Mike, there's going to be 50, 60, I don't know, 1,000 people up at State College over the weekend for the blue-white game.
Right.
For a game that means nothing. And, you know, as much as you think you glean and learn things, you really don't learn a whole lot. I'm trying to think last year, I thought Jones 2 years in a row looked great at quarterback. And guess what? He's now playing for Robert Morris.
Bob Morris.
What do you think we're going to learn from the blue-white game?
Not much.
We're talking Penn State here, people.
Not much at all. And I imagine, though, that there will be more than 60,000 because there were 60,000 last year with thunderstorms in the forecast. And the forecast is not great, but it's certainly better than it was a year ago. And it's you have two guys who, in Stephen Bench and Tyler Ferguson, who are, by all accounts, pretty neck and neck for the quarterback job. And the way Bill O'Brien does the blue-white game, where the offense is blue and the defense is white, will give both of them a chance to play with the same offensive personnel against the same defensive personnel. So I think people are going to want to read tea leaves about that and read into everything that those guys do. And then there's some issues in terms of depth. There's some issues in terms of position battles elsewhere. But you know, don't get carried away.
Is there any particular issues, depth-wise, any matchups that fans could be watching when they're up at State College and or on their TVs?
Well, you know, they have to. They have a kid named Ty Howell who is going to be the center now, who's going to be replacing a very, very good center, Matt Stankiewicz, who's graduated, moved on. And he started at the end of the year last year. He started at guard. He's moving over. Their offensive line kind of fits together if he's legitimate at that center position. They have a kid named Eugene Lewis, a wide receiver who was a redshirt freshman who a lot of people really like. Some of the coaches supposedly think he has a chance to be special. If he can be like a second wideout in addition to Allen Robinson and all these tight ends, and they got a pretty good running back situation, I mean, they really are pretty good shape in terms of offensive skill positions. Okay. Other than the ultimate skill position, which is quarterback.
Big spot. Defensively, rebuilding a little bit, but not a whole lot. Where we stand there?
A lot of it is, I think, at the safety position. They have a kid named Ryan Keyser, who is a senior who really has not done much his whole career. But O'Brien has talked about him a lot this offseason. Pretty much any chance he's had a chance to mention that kid's name, he's done so. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what he's going to do. They have young kids at defensive back. That's important. Depth at linebacker is going to be very important. I don't think that Glenn Carson and Mike Hall will play the returning guys who are going to start, who are veterans. Right. I don't think they're going to play very much on Saturday, so it'll be interesting to see who does.
They know what they got with them. They want to see some other guys.
Right.
This is going to be a challenge for Casey Creditor, who puts the photos together and does production for this, because we're giving him a lot of names from some obscure. He's going to be going back in the internet trying to find names here.
Two things. Number one, he's a pro.
Yeah.
Number two, he apparently has a lot to do. He has a lot of free time. He has a lot of time.
He's not doing the pet of the week. He's working on this stuff.
Exactly.
That's good. That's good. Does a great job. Yep.